Hey guys, I'm trying to light some incense and I think this lighter might be dead. Come on, just give me a little juice. Alright, so no incense for now, all good. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well and getting ready for the new year. So this is going to be a general reading for both Pisces and for Aries for January. So we're going to be doing a bone reading and a charm reading for both. All right. So I wanted to do a little something different this time, just to kind of like switch it up and stuff. All right. So Pisces and Aries. All right. Once I get the lighting, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera back on the table so when we cast the bones and the charms, you guys can see everything. But again, everybody is welcome to this reading, whether you are a sun sign Pisces, a moon sign Pisces, a rising Pisces or Aries, or any of those things and then beyond, right? We all have Pisces and Aries somewhere in our birth chart. So everybody is welcome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with Pisces. So again, I'm going to go ahead and just turn the camera down here so you guys can see more of the charms and the bones and everything, okay? All right, so first let's do a quick sound bell to just kind of get in the energy, to call in the spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, all the things, to make sure I'm delivering the messages for you guys as clearly as possible as I can. And also this is a great time to kind of just check in with your body, take a couple of deep breaths if you feel guided, all of that good stuff. All right, so here we go. This is going to be for Pisces. So I want to also check before we get started, just make sure our sound is okay on YouTube, and if it's okay on YouTube, then it should be okay on Facebook as well. Okay, so it looks like it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and find out what's going to be coming up for Pisces. So when I shake the bones and charms, it will be allowed for a little bit, but not forever. Alright. Spirit, take my hands, please. Messages for water sign, Pisces, and fish. January 2024. What do we need to see? What does Pisces need to know about today? Oops, and let's turn that off. Alright. Again, spirits guide my hands, guardian angels, ancestors, and all positive helpers. Messages for Pisces, let's go with fish. All for January 2024. What do they need to see? What do they need to know for the highest good? Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Pisces. Messages for Pisces. Alright, well, let's see. We had one kind of land out here, so I'm just putting it so you can kind of see it, hopefully. It's a seashell, one of the white seashells that kind of flew over to that side. So now I'm just going to flip over some of the charms and bones so I can see them a little bit. I think these are all kind of right side up, so I don't have to mess with that too much. Hey, those look good. Let's flip these real quickly. Just so I can see what they are. So this is like that. This is like that. Okay, so it looks pretty good here, Pisces. I'm just turning this down for a moment. And I'm going to take a picture of all of your charms that I will be uploading later. You guys can't even see this. Hold on, let me close my blinds so this maybe comes out a little better. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So you can kind of generally see them. Again, I will be taking this photo right now and then uploading it later on my Facebook page in case you want to see it more up close in detail after this reading, after the live is done. So let me just take a picture here. See what's underneath here. Okay. Alright, let's see here, Pisces. What do we have for you? Turn a little bit of the background music back up. Don't want it too loud, but just to kind of distract from the dogs and everything. Alright, so Pisces, let's see what we have here for you. I want to figure out from my guides where they want me to start. Every reading is different, right? This is a general reading meant for multiple people, so if it doesn't resonate, never force it. Always check out your other placements, like your sun, moon, rising example. Check your Venus sign for more details in matters of love and money. Jupiter sign is going to be where you have your luck and abundance as well. All right, so let's see. I think we should start right here, Pisces. This is where I feel drawn to start with you. All right. So, again, I don't know if I explained when I did the first bone reading here for Capricorn and Aquarius the other day, but bone readings have been done, throughout the world in different times. The Greeks did it, the Chinese, the Middle Ages and Europe and England and stuff. Also, more recent times or even before in Appalachia and parts of the U.S. So that's a little bit of the background. Of course, Africa, lots of places, right? So that's kind of a little bit of background of the bones stuff that I didn't mention before. Now, also with the charms, I like to mix kind of both of them together. So that's how I like to do it. Everyone is different, just like every tarot reader may be different in their method and how they go about their readings. All right, so I just wanted to put that out there first, okay? But yes, that's what the internet is for, and you can learn all about it more in detail. But yeah, Pisces, I feel that for the month of January, there is definitely going to need to be some clearing away of some type of addictions or imbalance. Okay, so over here we have the witch's broom, or just the broom if you want to call it. Okay, it was sitting on top of the symbol for Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn's official card in the tarot is the devil, right? So it does talk about addictions or something being out of balance. So kind of sweeping away things that are no longer in balance for you for the new year. Definitely sounds like something that goes along with what we may be doing already in our society and culture, with that kind of new year energy. Now, because it's also right next to one of the raccoon Venus the raccoon penis bones here, Pisces. This can really talk about, you know, a masculine energy. It could be a man, it doesn't have to be, it could just be someone that displays a lot of masculine energy, or it could even be something within yourself. I forgot to say it too, that this whole reading, it can be about you, someone you're dealing with, multiple people you're dealing with, or just kind of your general environment situation, right? But yeah, the kind of, again, just to keep it in background here, and see how it may resonate for you. I feel that there is something that you could be longing for or wishing for around your luck, okay? Because we have the rabbit's foot here, this green rabbit's foot, and it's touching the raccoon penis. And right in between the curved part of the raccoon penis, there is the symbol. It is the mermaid, okay? So she's kind of like got her back to us. I don't know if you can see it there. It might be too close if I come up, maybe if I put it on my hand, okay? But she's kind of, you know, has her back to us. We see her tail and her fin, right? And she's kind of looking out and longing or wishing for something. And that's the energy that I'm getting here. So because it's around that masculine energy, and again, right, it's touching that raccoon penis bone, it's inside the curved part, and then it's also touching the rabbit's foot. This could be about finding more luck in your life or someone's life or a general environment situation. I feel that you will really be digging deep for this because we have the claw also touching the rabbit's foot. And there's lots of, you know, plans that you will be digesting and chewing on during the month of January, okay? Because underneath a little bit to the corner here of the rabbit's foot, we have the spider in the spider web. So this is about building something and making plans, okay? Now we also have the yin and yang underneath. So it's like trying to find balance, right? We started your reading with sweeping away of addictions or things that no longer serve you, finding more balance, and then here we see it with you building and making these plans, okay? So I'm just putting back where they were. Now you're going to be chewing and digesting this and trying to find out how your originality, how you can stand out but also be part of a team, okay? Because we have two human teeth bones here, and then we have the honeybee, okay, in between them. So it was kind of like this, if you can see it, okay? Oops, there we go. So this is this chewing and digesting something. Again, honeybees are a symbol for originality. So how do they work together as a team to serve the queen bee, the queen honeybee, but also how is their individuality, their individual power felt on its own to make up that whole team, okay? Now there could be something here too as well that your spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones, Pisces, are pointing to something to do with irresponsibility. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, but the irresponsibility, okay, symbol was right here, and that other tooth was kind of touching it or laying on top of it. Now underneath it, we've got the seahorse, we've got the angel charm, okay? We've got two different symbols for past on loved ones or ancestors. So we have the coffin and we have the skeleton arm or hand, okay? So here's the angel coin. Here's the skeleton hand. Here's the coffin, okay? And we also have this other female energy that's also touching the raccoon penis bone, which is that masculine male energy that we talked about. And it's also laying on top of the sun here. Okay, so when we talk about seahorses, right, a lot of times people think that the males are the ones that have the babies, but actually I think seahorses are hermaphrodites. I can't remember, but either way, for me, they represent family, something to do with parenting or giving birth or family. Okay, so again, these charms here that represents ancestors, spirit guides, past on loved ones. They want you to find something to do here with your guiding light, your path, to bring in possibly more feminine energy, or just to listen to what they're trying to say to you here. Also, again, there's something regarding family, okay, and maybe this irresponsibility energy is going to be different for everyone, since again it is a general reading, okay. But this could have something to do with money, okay, for some, not everybody. The irresponsibility is also really close to the alligator claw, so this can deal with gambling or money, or it could just be really striving for something, okay, reaching for something irresponsibly, okay, possibly for some. It's also next to another claw here again, so like really trying to think of the way to maybe process or say it. Yeah, if it's not money, it could be not wanting to face something within the family or this within the ancestors, past on loved ones. Again, they really want you to listen to something here. They also probably want you to remember your individuality and how important you are. Now remember, in the beginning you had this other white seashell. If it was a big seashell, right, and we put it up to our ear, we would hear the ocean. So this is about feminine energy and about listening. This one actually went like all the way over there, but just so you could see it, I placed it back here. So again, maybe there's more of this masculine energy in the current or recent past, and they want you to bring in a more softer feminine energy to balance out the masculine and the feminine, okay? There is abundance, there is, more money that can be made. Abundance is whatever else besides money we want to focus and bring into our life, okay? With the nut over here and this other claw above the rabbit's foot. So again, it's just about digging deep and knowing that if you make your plans, if you balance as much as you can, that you can bring that money or that abundance, whatever it is you want, even closer to you. There is a little bit of this restrictive energy over here. We have, this is the snake rib bone, okay? And so this can talk about like constriction, okay? We think of ribs, we think of breathing. So it was laying on top of this other raccoon penis bone. For some reason I ended up with two, but that's all right. So when you order kits online, sometimes they don't have the exact stuff in there that they say it's coming with, but that's all right. I got two, so it's all good. It's supposed to be that way. But yeah, it's like there's this restrictive energy or this needing to take a breath again with this. It could be another man or another type of masculine energy here outside of yourself. It could have something to do with fertility, having kids, having babies, right? But it could also be the metaphor for that. So if not wanting to have kids, then it would be like, what do you want to manifest in your life? What do you want to plant your seeds for the new year going into 2024 beyond January, right? So that's another way to look at it. It's telling you here that you need some type of flexibility and you need to go slow. So there's this little turtle, okay, that's resting on top of the raccoon penis bone as well. There is also something here, Pisces, where you need to, not for everybody, but some people, you need to be more strict with your diet, okay? Because over here we have this symbol for Saturn. The planet Saturn is connecting and touching with the fork, okay? So that can be physical food we're eating, but it could also be what is our spiritual diet, what is our mental diet, what are we feeding ourselves, right? Is it good for us or not so good for us? So that's something to be aware of. But the more that you try to bring flexibility into your life and you really chew on that and marinate with that, with this other human teeth bone, it's also connected to the dog ankle bone. So flexibility, support, right? This is going to give you more freedom, Pisces. This is going to bring in more ideas and help you with your goals and hitting your mark on those things. It's also going to, help you plant those seeds for the new year. The more flexible you are as well, Pisces, this is going to help you bring in more love. Okay, so we have the Cupid symbol over here pointing outwards this way. And so Cupid can be romantic love, but also can be friends, family, self-love, etc. All right. We have the hummingbird right above the Cupid symbol. So this is about going at your own pace and doing things that others might perceive as not right, but right for you. So the hummingbird flies backwards, right? But it's like one of the fastest birds. Okay. I don't know if you can see it on my hand there. Really cute little hummingbird. Okay. Now you've got another nut here for money and abundance, which was touching the dog ankle bone, and was right above the hummingbird. So again, the more flexible you are, Pisces, the more you do things that you don't necessarily care what other people think if it looks crazy, because that's what's going to bring you love and more direction into your life. It may be that in the past, recent past or further back than that, Pisces, you felt like some of your dreams could have been locked away and too hard to get, and this made you feel less like yourself with the Pisces twin fish all the way out here. Okay, so your dragonfly next to the lock. But you do have your key down here. It's just a little further away, but it's there. Okay, so let's figure out how to get your key to unlock more dreams, right? And what you want to manifest. It looks like here, Pisces, there could be, again, more issues. If I didn't already say it before, I feel like I see it twice here, because you've got this vertebrae touching the raccoon penis bone, and then you also have the coyote penis bone underneath that, and the bat is on top. So it's like maybe a lack of support from masculine energies or men, and particular man, right? Or again, someone displaying a lot of masculine energy, or the masculine energy within yourself or within someone else, whatever it may be. But one of these masculine energies, if they're separate, does bring good luck to you and does want to communicate with you. So bats talk about teamwork and communication, right? So they communicate with each other through echolocation, like dolphins and lots of other animals, okay, through sounds, vibrations. So this other masculine energy or man, if it's not, necessarily a man, but this masculine energy here does want to communicate with you, and it could have something to do with romantic love, because we have the two doves, also touching the coyote penis as well. I feel like throughout the month of January, Pisces, you're thinking a lot about security and the details, the things that make you feel safe. We have the little head here, the little skull. This is about what you're thinking about or contemplating. And it was in between, the skull was in between the safety pin and the strawberry for the details, right? Again, I see you working really hard and maybe more towards the end of January, going into February. I see you wanting to listen more and embrace this feminine energy that we all have inside of us, right? Masculine and feminine. If it's not necessarily a particular woman, it could just be an aspect of you or someone else. I also see that this potential romantic masculine energy that wants to communicate with you or already is, they want to teach you something about the chameleon and the lizard. So something about regeneration, healing, right? If you cut off the lizard's tail, it's going to grow back. Certain lizards, not all of them, right? And if it's the chameleon, they change their colors depending on their environment for protection. So they want to talk to you about healing and protection in some way. Now this person or this energy, Pisces, could also make you feel more like you're on the right path. So that's beautiful. There is also, you've got the star over here, your key, your fish. You've got the bells, the ship anchor, and the lion. Okay? So there could be something that you hear during the month of Pisces. During the month of January, Pisces. It could be something that you hear that's going to make you feel more safe, make you feel like you have the ability to use your ship anchor to pull up and leave, and then, throw your anchor down when you're ready to stop, right? It's going to make you feel more secure, give you more freedom. It could have something to do with money, prosperity. The answers are really close here. You also have the lion, which is good for courage and passion and strength, right? So the more that you listen to even the vibrations of being strong with music, podcasts, etc., vibrations of talking about abundance and bounty and substance and prosperity. These are also going to help you get that key to unlock your dreams even closer. There could also be an Aquarius that helps you with something here, Pisces, with the star. Doesn't have to be, but for some. If it's not an Aquarius, it could just also be you're following your North Star to get your answers, to get your key. If it's not necessarily answers, but just to get your key to unlock more to your dreams. I feel like, and what do we have going on? Anything with Neptune in January for Pisces? I'm just looking at my astrology notes in the corner. I don't see anything in particular with Neptune. Because that's your ruler, Pisces, right? But you have, your elephant all the way out here. And he's kind of upside down. So elephant's about remembering something, memory, right? So for some of you guys, Pisces, it could be about you need to remember something. Or someone that you're dealing with does, multiple people, general environment, situation. It could also be that until you remember something here, you may feel that your luck is not the best. Yeah, but I would say, like, overall here, Pisces, this is a really nice reading for the new year. Again, sweeping away of addictions, things that no longer serve you, getting in more into balance, listening to what intuitively you long or wish for, making those plans for the future, finding more balance, chewing on your individuality, going over, marinating, how am I powerful on my own, but also within a team. Maybe letting go of some type of irresponsibility with yourself or others regarding money, or just striving for the wrong things, letting that go, knowing that your ancestors, spirit guides, past on loved ones want you to listen to them, and they have your back. They're your family. They're your spiritual family, whether they're physically alive or not. Okay. Need to also breathe more, Pisces, again with that snake rib. Okay. Adding more flexibility is going to help you feel more free. Looking at what your diet is, physically, mentally, spiritually, what are you eating, right? This can bring you more ideas when you balance that. Going slow with the masculine energy. Going slow with planting new seeds for the future. If in the past the masculine energy, wasn't as supportive, maybe now they want to be more supportive, but just go slow with that. If there is romantic masculine energy coming in, they want to communicate with you, they want you to heal, they want to help you grow, and they want to protect you. Again, throughout the whole month, Pisces, you'll be thinking about security and safety and the details, how to bring in more feminine energy. And then again, just listen for your ship anchor, what's going to make you feel safe and free at the same time. Could be for some of you guys, Pisces, the reason why the elephant is all the way out here, needing to remember something. Maybe it's like you need to remember you're strong, you're passionate, you're creative, with the lion. Needing to remember your prosperity, your substance. Follow your North Star. You're almost there. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have here for you, Pisces. So thank you guys so much. As always, I will be putting in timestamps later. We're almost at about 33 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and shift over to Aries now. But thank you guys so much. And if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe. It is free. It just notifies you when I put out new videos. And I will be putting up the picture on my Facebook page too, if you want to see it more detailed, again, at another later time. After this video is done, all you have to do is go to Facebook and type in Malessea's Magic Light, and then you'll find this video posted here later, and in the comments will be the photo. Alright. What happened to the music here? Somehow it got paused. There we go. We are brought to you today. Oh, okay, it's a commercial. Alright, no worries. So we're going to put all these back and clear the energy and pull them again for Pisces. For Aries. Aries is next. Let's see what's going to come out for Aries. Alright, so we're going to do another sound bell as well to kind of clear the energy from the previous reading of Pisces to switch to Aries. Yes. Do that a little bit there. Okay. So this is a nice time for you and for me, everybody, whoever wants, to check in with their body, to take a couple of deep breaths if you feel guided, all that good stuff. Alright. And for me to check in with my spirit guides again and make sure I'm delivering the messages as clearly as possible to you guys. Alright, because it's not me, it's spirit, and I'm just a vessel. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be for Aries for January. coming up here for you for January. And for those of you just tuning in, this is a general reading meant for multiple people. So you could be a sun sign Aries, a moon sign Aries, a rising Aries, or have Aries anywhere in your chart. We all have Aries somewhere in our chart. So all are welcome. If this is not your reading, never force it. Always check out your other placements like your sun, moon, and rising, all that good stuff. Check out your Venus sign for matters of love and more detail and money. Check out your Jupiter sign for luck and abundance, all that stuff. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to shake the bones and the charms here so they do make a little bit of noise. All right. I also want to call in, again, my ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. Pass on loved ones, pass on friends, and all the animal kingdom passed on. The wishes to aid me throughout my day, my night, to remain in a positive and grateful vibration. I also ask that you, again, assist me with this Aries January 2024 reading. I come in love and light, respect and reverence before, during, and after. Thank you for all advice, wisdom, and guidance given, and thank you, of course, for listening. Spirits guide my hands. Messages for fire sign Aries around for January 2024. What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries for January 2024. What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Aries. None of them got stuck. Okay. Aries. Messages for Aries, fire sign Aries for January 2024. What do we need to see? What do we need to know for the honest good? Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Aries need to see. Aries need to know. Messages for Aries, January 2023. Messages for Aries, January 2023. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see if I need to flip anything over here. This one, flip it. This one, I can flip it. I think that looks pretty good. Anything under? No. Okay. Alright, let's take your picture, Aries, and go ahead and get started. Here. See, Aries, where we should start. Okay. And a little sip of water there. Alright. Okay, they want me to start up here. So let's do that, Aries. Oh, I could flip this one. And I gotta flip that one. Oh, now I gotta take another picture. Hold on. Just so you, I know what they are, but just so you guys know what they are. Alright. Alright, Aries. So it looks like they want, again, me to start over here. Your ancestors, past on loved ones, possibly want to tell you about something with love. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be self-love with possibly a Capricorn. Or if it's not a Capricorn, it could be someone that has a lot of addictions or that needs more balance with this type of love, whatever it is. Again, whatever type of love it is. It could be also here, Aries, that someone or some energy, if it's not a person, you yourself, someone else, is really picking at you, or you're picking at them regarding some type of addictions or imbalance. Okay, because we got the claw laying on top of the goat, or the symbol for Capricorn, the goat. We have another claw over here laying on top of the Cupid, again symbolizing either romantic, platonic, or self-love. Your angels, ancestors, past on loved ones know that this has been really stressing you out, because you also have the snake vertebrae sitting on top of it. It goes from the skeleton arm and then it goes underneath the angel coin. There's also something you're not seeing here. Something you're not seeing clearly regarding some type of goal or your aspirations or plans for the future. Perhaps you're wanting to go faster and they want you to slow down. You got the turtle over here all by itself, further away from your spider web, your plans for the future. This is known as the cat's eye right here, when it's sitting on top of that Sagittarius energy, or the symbol that I use for plans, goals, aspirations for the future. And it's right next to the other planning thing here. Okay, so again, I want you maybe to slow down, because there's something still you're not seeing about that. It doesn't necessarily have to be that it's bad, right? But just slow down. Aries, as I'm a sun sign, Sagittarius, another fire sign like yourself, so I know it can be harder for us to be patient and to slow down sometimes, but I feel you, okay? But yeah, they also want you here to just remember to breathe, Aries. So you have the elephant sitting on top of that snake vertebrae, the rib bone, okay? So when we talk about ribs, we talk about breathing, right? So they want you to remember to breathe. There could be a lot of stuff, you know, kind of stressing you out here. Even if it's good stress, just breathe. You do have a lot of protection here, okay? You've got the symbol for protection really big, the Norse symbol for protection. Now also remember that if there is romantic love in your life, yes, right on the laundry bell, they're like, yes, that person wants to provide safety for you, or they make you feel safe, and that's beautiful. They also give you freedom but make you feel safe at the same time. So the two lovebirds are sitting on top of the safety pin, which is sitting on top of the ship anchor, and it's all connected to the protection here. So that's beautiful. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm gonna lock y'all out. Hold on. You can stay out there and bark. You can't be in here. Okay, sorry guys. It's probably another dog or a squirrel or the mailman, something. Okay. Where were we, Aries? I apologize. Yeah, I was just kind of trying to figure, we talked about the stuff all right here. Trying to figure out which way now they want me to go. I'm hearing I can go either way. But I kind of want to go this way. Alright. So the other thing I'm seeing here, Aries, is let me turn this down. There could be some type of detailed information that maybe you don't have yet, again, regarding these plans, goals, aspirations for the future. that you need to go over these details more, okay? Because you've got the human teeth bone right next to the strawberries, the little details, little strawberries. But it's also the human teeth bone is touching the Pegasus and the lion, okay? So, there's nothing wrong with going over the details. That's actually going to make you stronger, have more passion, more creativity, all the things. It's ultimately going to give you more freedom. Now, there could also be some type of masculine energy here, whether it's you, yourself, someone else, or just the energy in general, if it's not a particular person, that wants you to focus on healing, that wants you to focus on this protective energy. They've been trying to get your attention about adding more flexibility to your life. You may hear something, if you haven't already, that's going to remind you. You may hear something also here, Aries, that wants you to make some type of leap of faith. So you've got the bells on top of the frog. So if you make some type of leap of faith here, or someone else does, or the energy in general, Aries, this is going to help you get back to your originality, your own power, working as a team, yes, but also what your individual worth is and how that affects a whole team, right? So getting back to that is going to also make you feel more happy and bring more lightness into your life. Now, interesting, Aries, you got the Saturn symbol over here, kind of by itself, but pretty close to the lion and the raccoon, not the raccoon, the coyote penis and the chameleon or the lizard. Throughout the month of January, we have Mars enters Capricorn. We have New Moon in Capricorn. We have Mercury enters Capricorn later in the month. We have Venus enters Capricorn on the 23rd. Capricorn, I say that because Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn. So I'm like, why is it a little bit further away or not touching in the other things? When I talk about Saturn energy or Capricorn energy, as a stereotype, right, it can be about a stricter energy, about getting things done, father time, paying bills, being organized, something like this, okay? It could be that there's this masculine energy here, Aries, that's related to family, but it doesn't have to be, that wants you to go back and look at something in the past. Look at how something in the past brought you more prosperity, more substance. Perhaps again there needs to be a little bit more Saturn energy or less. I can't really tell. Aries, it's going to be different for everybody, but I would just say a little bit more. Since we started off your reading with they wanting you to slow down and to breathe more, your ancestors, spirit guides, past on loved ones, and I would say that maybe they want a little bit more Saturn energy in the planning and the organizing and all that. Not that you don't already do that, but just maybe a little bit more. And that doesn't mean that you won't be strong. It'll actually make you more strong, right? To go over again all those details with the strawberry here. You got a lot going on right here in this cluster. So Aries, you could be friends with a Pisces, Aries, or someone who has a lot of Pisces in their chart, or you do, or it's just the energy of Pisces. But they could have a lot of helpful tips for you, some answers for you regarding like how to find your North Star and keep following it. We have the fork sitting on top of the Pisces twin fish symbol. Then your key is also sitting on top of the Pisces twin fish. The little witch is also sitting on top of the Pisces twin fish. The star is sitting on top of the Pisces twin fish. So the little witch can be friends, right? It can be just your idea of freedom. But yeah, this Pisces energy perhaps, like if you're an Aries sun sign or rising or even moon, you could have a lot of energy in Pisces already because you're usually sharing a lot with the sign before you, the sign after you, right? So that's something to check into. But yeah, with this fork here, it's also resting against the raccoon penis bone. It could be, what are you digesting physically, mentally, spiritually? What are you feeding yourself or others around some type of masculine energy and feminine energy that's really like weighing heavily on your mind about how to make more money, how to be more abundant with both of these nuts here. You've got one nut on one side down here and then the other one's all the way over here. You have the alligator claw resting on top of another, the raccoon penis we were talking about. You have the feminine energy listening, also touching it, and of course the rabbit's foot on top. So yeah, really thinking about throughout the month of January even how to make more money, be more balanced. You also have the yin and yang symbol over here. How can I be more balanced with what it is I long for or wish for? And how can I bring more luck and abundance and whatever it is I want to manifest in my life? That'll be like heavily on your mind, or if it isn't already, Aries, okay? Now let's see what this last little part over here is. You got another seashell here. There's a supportive energy, or there is or will be a supportive energy, Aries, that has maybe some ideas for you. So we have the vertebrae piece here, and the symbol for ideas, lightning coming in, fast ideas, right? It could be a feminine energy that is supportive, that wants to help you or lead you to these fast ideas. It's something, though, that you're still going to have to work at and dig deep about. For overall here, Aries, I would say that there's something that that you really need to marinate and go over regarding adding more flexibility to your life or someone else's life, multiple people, general environment situation, because you've got another human teeth bone over here all by itself. You got the dog ankle bone all by itself. And then over here you've got a bat that's really close to another raccoon penis bone. So again, when we talk about penis bones in particular, right, besides us laughing about it for a minute if you're silly like me sometimes, but it's really like about this masculine energy. It's about fertility. It's about planting seeds for the future. It can be about money and gambling, but not so much. I mean, if this raccoon penis bone was also touching this one and they were all together, then maybe, but still, that's not what I'm getting. It feels more here, Aries, that there's something that either you need to communicate or someone's going to communicate to you from either a man or masculine energy, or to masculine energy, or to a man, about something with communication and good luck and working together as a team. Yeah. It could also have something to do with maybe getting into this fertile planting seeds for 2024 throughout the whole year, fertile energy, maybe doing some of this at night, right? So when we think of bats, they're nocturnal, doing something at night. I don't know. Maybe not for everybody, but that can be another way to read it as well, right? So night can be whenever the sun is down, right? So whatever night is to you, right? But maybe that's when it's quieter and you can, you know, focus more and slow down and do all the details and things we talked about up here. And then, you know, have a better time to manifest those things, okay? But it could just be that there's this masculine energy that has a message for you or communicates something with you. And you kind of have that in the beginning of the reading and you kind of have it at the end. Up here we said not necessarily masculine energy, but it could be some kind of either a Capricorn or someone dealing with addictions or needing more balance. But remember we said romantic love, platonic love, or self-love. You have that at the beginning and then you have that at the end too, like some kind of communication or theme. It's like maybe a theme of your reading. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting for you here, Aries. Overall, it looks really good and beautiful. You have all this love and protection, and ancestors and spirit guides and past on loved ones want you to breathe and just slow down a little bit more and go over the details. And it's overall really nice. I forgot to talk about this part right here for some reason. Before you go, right? So over here we have again another symbol for ancestors, past on loved ones. It's literally a little coffin, and we have the broom sitting on top of the like Native American feather, okay? And then we have the dragonfly over here. So could be here, Aries, that this ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, past on loved ones want you again to clear some kind of energy. They want you to know that you're on the right path, though. Just keep clearing, just keep grounding. Your dreams are really close by. Yeah, but that's beautiful. All right, Aries? So always feel free to let me know in the comments down below later if you guys feel guided to let me know how this may resonate or resonate later for you. And if you are watching this on Facebook, please feel free to like or subscribe to get just more free videos in the future. And same thing for YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to see more, just hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be posting the photo a little bit later. So also you can just go to Malessea's Magic Light and look for this video when I upload it, and then underneath in the first comments or so will be the pictures for both Pisces and Aries. But yeah, thank you guys so much as always. Hold on, let me come back here. Thank you guys as always so much for your views, your likes, your subscriptions, and all the things. So I'm going to take a little bit of break, and then we will be back with Taurus and Gemini. All right. So again, Happy New Year's, everybody. If I don't see you or talk to you before then. All right. See you guys later. Bye.